Cool. Nice. Hey, nice. How about that? 1,000 subscribers. Nice. That's awesome. All right. How do I get to? Is it not live yet? What's going on here? There we go. Oh, maybe it's already there. Oh, weird. Nice. Well, that's cool. Okay. And this is live. Nice. This is good too. Good stuff. And how's Twitch looking? Good. Cool. Cool. What's Prime doing? Vibe code in a game in 7 days using what? What's he using? Oh wow. It's got the legit setup. Vibe coding games. He's using cursor. Hashtag ad. Nice. Choose your trophy. Cool. I'll check that out. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Uh. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, stat wise, let's see what's going on. School activities. I did more than zero. I did more than zero yesterday, and I'm caught up today, so no big zeros. Where's my activities? 100. That's right. Had a nice big 100. I was on a roll yesterday. Yeah, coming back. There's a lot of activity. There's a lot of stuff I had to take care of over the last couple days. 500%. Hey, back over 30. All right, and then I will do tomorrow. So I'm good for tomorrow. Yeah, school members crazy. So I guess we're not there yet. I guess by the time I put in the sheet, it should be good. I got excited this morning because I woke up or when I got on Skool, it was at 400. So I was like, oh, nice. And then immediately someone left. I think just because I'm sure because it's the internet. Okay, 21. Today's 23rd. So on the 22nd, had 395. Nice. 395. All right. Man, that's crazy. Like it's been on a roll. That's awesome. All right. And then YouTube. Where are we at? 1002. Sweet. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's crazy. So, all right. I'm not going to do that yet. Analytics, advanced, size and growth, subscribers. So yesterday ended with 997. Four, averaging average 5 a day over the last week or so. I mean, I guess it's pretty normal. Like that one, I think that was the Nano Banana video probably that bumped. But otherwise, yeah, slowly but surely, and rolling in, pretty cool. But yeah, so tomorrow I get to actually put it in the sheet. But man, that's crazy. That's really crazy. 1,000 subs. That's nuts. So that's my technically second channel. I have another channel that I was automating that was doing what was it? It was yeah, I was doing automated video. So I don't really count that one, but it's like a real channel. And then my third, I have another channel too that only has when I was gonna do gaming, my gaming channel I think has 22 subscribers or something at this point. Where are we at? Where are we at? I guess I could actually probably show it on here. My channel. I have 22 subscribers on 43 videos. I mean, it probably has gone down a little bit since then, because it's been sitting dormant. I don't think I posted a video. Well, no, that's not true. I guess I was streaming last year about this time. I streamed Satisfactory for a while, and then yeah, then before that though, man, I haven't like released an actual video in 3 years. So. So that one may come back as well now that this one's doing pretty well. So pretty cool. But yeah, that's crazy actually. Pretty crazy. So then what does that mean? So does that actually? So eligibility is good. Showing data as of 18. Oh wait, no, this was that first eligibility. Yeah, this is only 500. So this one actually works. Nice. I have 1400. So the third of the way there. So just need to triple my viewing hours, public watch hours on real videos. These streams won't work. And then we'll be making some money on some ads, which would be kind of cool. It'd be nice to have this thing making a little income. Would not be so bad. Channel monetization. That'd be nice. Crazy though. That's awesome. I will take it. 1,000 subs. That's I was going to see how long it was. It took about 6 months, right? Because I think it's back in. Yeah, I think it was like March 10th was when I posted that video, right? And $34. Can I show 50 per page? I can just see everything. Yeah, there we go. This guy. Yeah, March 10th. So that was the first video. I was like, hey, cool. Stuff's going on with n8n. Let's make some videos about n8n. Oh, man. But, if I'd have stuck with it. Oh, well. I was pretty good, though. I mean, I tried to go a little heavy, where I was like, oh, I'll just do a video a day, and then that was a little nuts. But, I mean, I've gotten some videos, so I do need to probably get back to, like, doing multiple videos a day. I gotta clean up my schedule a little bit. Clean up my schedule. Clean up my schedule so that I can have a little bit more time to do this. Jumping between too many projects at this point, I think, unfortunately. So I had a random uptick in business, so I gotta kind of manage the rest of these projects. But this is crazy though. This is crazy. 1,000 subs. Very cool. Very, very cool. I was looking forward to that milestone. Yeah, because that's basically it. I mean, after that, then it's just big numbers, I guess. You just celebrate, 5,000, 10,000, keep going. So, but just need to get those watch hours up. Need to make some better videos. Need to make it more entertaining. But yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. Awesome. And then hopefully hopefully I get another member by tomorrow. A couple members maybe to stabilize back to the 400 I thought I had. So we're close. We're close. Well, cool. Well, that's pretty much it for updates here. Gotta work on my ums. Way too many ums. I think we're back to working on n8n. Fumbling through nodes. All right, so this one was pretty good. I think it was creating rows. Yeah, it wasn't bad, right? Where were we? Yeah, I created 10 rows. I did, that's right. So I was able to kind of cheat, I think, and fix it so that it wouldn't output data it doesn't need. So title slides don't need. They do need audio scripts. Title slides don't need lesson further resources, quiz questions, so you can skip that, which is cool. I was trying to decide. The only thing is that it's kind of dumb. It's kind of literal, where it will just do I think what I pointed out, 1 2 1 2 1 2. So ideally, depending on the lesson, you could have multiple slides and make them longer. Or make the lesson longer by having multiple slides. So it doesn't have to have just one slide. If it's going to talk for 3 minutes, probably want to have a few slides and not have so much information, dense information. So this guy, man, this guy just turns into, I mean, we're already, I think, 2 iterations deep. So we're creating all the lectures, then looping through, or wait, yeah, we're coming up with the lecture titles, and then this guy's just checking to make sure we have the right amount. So we want to make sure we hit the required lecture title count, and then for each one of these, we're going to go through and first create the title and the text. So we're going to create the text for the lecture to be the basis of the content. So we're looping through all the whatever. I mean, it will be 40 once, and then we are going off and doing it again. So I think that's what was going on here. I think I broke off here just to make sure that I could test the data correctly. But yeah. Hey there, Isaac. How's it going, man? How's it going this morning? So then course text. Yeah. So then I grab the course text and then send it in here. And then this is actually what I was going to do instead, so that it'll go through all the course text. And yeah, I'm just kind of grabbing, I think, all of it just so I have it. And then going into the spreadsheet to say, okay, here's that's right. So I'm grabbing the examples. So like, here's the example sheet. Oh wait, what is this doing? Yeah, this is reading from that sheet. And then when we go in here, we're going to say you're an expert online slide or course generator. Need you to create the content. Yeah, like it could probably again be broken out into, you know, probably need to like better explain the slides if we're looking for better slide content, I guess. Like, you know, here's the lecture, generate the slides for the lecture, then have something come along after that, and then fill in the rest of the extra crap. So then we could say, okay, based on this lecture, now give us the further text, the resources, the quiz questions, and lesson worksheet. Like that stuff's like probably not a huge lift, but it just might be a lot happening at once. So it might make sense to do, since the bulk of the content is the slide with the content, then focus on that. So kind of give each one of those its own chance to iterate correctly. So, hey, congrats on the 400 members, man. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah. Well, we hit 400, and then somebody, I think somebody saw that, so I think they just immediately left because they could change the number. But hey, we got to. I was at 400 for a minute, and hopefully tomorrow it'll be back to 400. But thanks, Isaac, man. I appreciate it, man. You've been super awesome as far as like being a big supporter of the community. So I really appreciate it, man. And jumping in the streams, like gone above and beyond. So it's been awesome. I appreciate it, man. So hopefully way more members to come if I can stick with it. So thanks for being here. Craig, yeah, trapped in traffic, but tuning in from car. Oh man, all right, dedicated. That's good, man. No worries. Hopefully you're not stuck in traffic for too long. Was just kind of thinking, I mean, I may roll with this for now. I think we can kind of tweak a little bit. I kind of want to just get like the whole thing working first, just to kind of get a scope of like what's working, what's going to work, what's not going to work, and then we can improve from there. We're very quickly creating a situation where these workflows are gonna get really really long. Should be home in 15 minutes. All right, nice. Yeah, hopefully that's good. I mean, it's only 10:30, so I'll be live for a little bit. I got a lot of projects to juggle at this point, so probably won't be on here for too long. But I think we can make some progress here. So n8n tables, yeah, the n8n tables, that'd be cool. Like that's gonna be really helpful just for like storing data. I guess I didn't look into it too much. My only concern is that I don't know how persistent that data is. So I should probably watch the whole video. I just kind of glanced at the title, but it would be really helpful to be able to store stuff locally. I just don't know how they're going to do that. Like if it only exists within the workflow, like if it's temporary or that kind of thing. So they need to look into it a little bit more. But it would be nice to not have to like do everything in spreadsheets or whatever, to have a place to be able to store a little bit more data and keep it for future reference. Like basically like some of the stuff like this, where it's like, I'm having to pull in the data from a spreadsheet and then let it sit there so I can reference it later. or like this actually is really, this is basically what this is. This is serving as just a database value. So so it could be, yeah, really powerful. All right. So then I mean, I think we just run with this for now though. So if that's the case, it is there like Sheets. Yeah, exactly. Right. It'll be kind of like Sheets. I think so. Then I think I'm getting rid of these guys, and I think we're doing this instead. Just connecting this up. So this whole bad boy will run and add sheets. So then, or super base. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, it'd be kind of like a super light super base. Yeah, that's the only thing is like if they have an interface or like a UI, so you can go in and see the database and change it, like then that would be really really helpful. But that's the only thing I would be worried about if they're just kind of giving you a temporary database. Then it's only useful like while the workflow is running, which I would imagine that's probably what they would do. I would be surprised if they gave you a persistent database, but I don't know. Maybe they do. So that'd be nice. You can see it. Okay, like that would be helpful. Like if you can actually see the database, then that would be really helpful. All right. So I think this is good. So this is because this guy's going in and creating all that. Yeah, it's creating all those rows, and then I wanted to then pull the data. I mean, I could probably do this better. Do I have? Because I'm getting the example sheets here, right? Kind of pulling in all the data that we want to reference, right? You're an expert online course. Then I think we're pulling in the example, get rows and sheets. Or the course, oh, no, oh, that's right. We got to pull in the course details. So this is course details. I should really rename these. So yeah, there we go. Get course details, course settings. Create lecture titles. Then add missing titles. Then create course descriptions. Or create lecture text. Or I guess lecture description. Wait, well, I guess what would we have a name for this? We had course text. Lesson text. Create lesson text. From title. And then this is get example sheets data. Yeah. Get example course content data, and then this is the sheets. Oh no, this is course text. So then get lesson text. Generate content. Course content rows. Cool. Then persistent database in your project. That would actually be super helpful. That would be really really nice to actually have not have to deal with spreadsheets. Then just only in and out. Like if you need to save stuff, then makes it a little easier. Or more for like exporting, I guess. But that would be really cool though. That would be nice. So let's see. And actually, yeah. So I think that was with the new update, right? So I don't know if I have that yet or not, but It's an easy enough to update to the new version to get the database. All right. Look at this beauty. So I think we're gonna do this again, and I've got this. Still got this kind of hard coded. Unpin that and unpin that. But this guy should give us course text and course content. Yeah, that's right. And then I updated it so that it should include course number, right? Lecture number. Oh wait, did I? I need to add it. I don't know if I did. So lesson count. I think I added it in here, right? Based on the course details, come up with. Oh wait, yeah, this one I did, right? I added it here. I need to add it somewhere. I think it's gonna have to be here. Create lesson text from title, and then I'm adding it to the title lesson text. Yeah, okay. Do I have I don't know if I have a iterator. How do I get that? Can I do item index? That's a number. I think I can do that. So expression. I think that'll work. All right. Let's do it. I've got it. I think I've got it set back to 5, so we're not doing 40, just to make sure. Yeah, just because I don't want it to run forever. It created the right amount, so that's good. Does that work? Aha. Okay, wait, hang on. What's the next one? Should be 1. Next one should be 1. Nope. Ah, man. Yeah, I was worried about that. Bummer. All right. So then, how can I do that? I think we have to set. I don't want to do it 5 times. I think I set it back here. Lesson count. I mean, this is kind of where a database, I guess, would be useful. Just like it just creates so many nodes because now you'd have like another node to like read the value in the database, update the value in the database, reset the value in the database. Let's see. Lesson 5. Do you want lesson count? And then I guess just lesson number. I don't know that I want to include it in that though, because I need to update individually. So we're gonna set here, I think, and just call it lesson number. Well, it should actually be a number. That'll work. So we're gonna set it as 1. Lesson number. And then inside of here, this would actually we'll grab it from that. So we'll grab, can I pin that? And then run this guy? Cool. So then, man. Wait, what? Message lectures, content? Message, content lectures? Yeah, does that not match? Quick question, what software do you use to record stream? I'm using OBS right now. So the only thing is I do kind of have like a jank setup. So I'm recording on OBS and I've got that connected. I'm actually just using a virtual cam from OBS. And then I multi-stream through StreamYard. So kind of a hack. I set up StreamYard a little while ago. I was using it for like a podcast and stuff at one point, and so it kind of just makes it easy to multi-stream. And it's like I'm already paying for it, so I kind of just kept using it. But ideally, I probably actually would just use OBS to do multi-stream. So yeah. I don't know that I totally recommend my setup. It was just more of like I forgot that I signed up for a yearly subscription with StreamYard, so I just have stuck with StreamYard. I mean, but it's been convenient. Like it's nice because you can just click, I want to stream to YouTube, X, and Twitch, and like it'll let you do that. So not bad, not a bad setup. Yeah, that's right. Have you been doing some? I guess I haven't checked. I need to check. Thinking about doing some live streaming. Oh, is it because I changed the name that it's like mad now? I don't understand. So course lectures, or just the order changed, I guess. Why is that finding no data? The order has changed. I will give you that. And then, but anyway, so then this guy should do, well, I can't get to it. So we'll try it again. What is happening? Why can you not see this? There's data here. What is the problem? Message content lectures. Am I missing something? So confused. Okay. This happened to me yesterday where it just suddenly decides that it can't read the data. So we're going to split out content. We're splitting out the lectures object, right? I don't want to have to keep running it, so that should stay. But why is this also getting yellow? I don't understand. Jay, can you give me some tips for Monday HTTP node? Can't seem to find the board or group. Which for what? What are you trying to do there, Jazz? Yeah, I want to try other formats. Thanks, Stream Dynamic is cool. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know, streaming's fun. Like it's I was actually talking about it. Like streaming in terms of like content or in terms of growth, streaming is awful. So yeah, if I forget. I forget. There's a way that I can like filter this down to just live streams only, and that's it. I can't remember how. I was digging through this the other day. But yeah, live streams are horrible for. I think I've gotten one sub off of live streaming, but it's fun. And then if you can repurpose the live stream into video, then you're good. Like then you're all set. But yeah, like all these like live streams I've had are at like 0 subs. So would just be careful about that. Definitely makes live streaming more of a yeah. There we go. 0. All these live streams have had 0 subscribers. So if you're looking for growth, streaming is probably not your thing. But it is fun to do. And if you can be strategic about it and like do the stream to then create videos out of the stream, then yeah, I would totally recommend it. Jazz, you're trying to extract data in Excel and paste it into Monday row and column under sub item. Oh, extract data in Excel and paste it into Monday row and column under sub item. Sub items were weird. I was doing a little bit with sub item and I was not having much luck. I was trying to create sub items with their API and it wasn't really working. But yeah, I mean, you should be able to pull data out of Monday or out of Excel with no problem. Pasting it into Monday might be a little trickier. I don't remember exactly what it was. I can double check. I mean, you should be able to change board item. Changing a sub item though, consistency for sure does add up. Yeah, they're getting views. Like the streams are getting views. Hey, thank you. Yeah, 1,000 subs. Yeah, thank you. It's crazy actually. Crazy to think I got there. So appreciate it, man. Definitely helped. You're one of those subs, so I appreciate it. Normally, how you prompt GPT to ask the problem? I will ask Perplexity a lot of times because it's going to actually like look at the documentation. So just be like, how to use n8n to pull data from Excel and update a sub item in Monday.com. I mean, if you turn on the like online search for GPT, I think it can do pretty well too. But GPT tends to, if you don't tell it to, it's just going to try to guess. It's going to go off of its training, and it's usually like out of date. So that's usually the big thing. You could also do like AI Studio. So AI Studio and search with Google. Like this is a pretty good one because as long as it's grounded with search, it's going to go try to find answers online. And I think you can just do this for free. So you just go to aistudio.google.com. You can use their crazy AI. Apparently, my free version of Perplexity is not going to do it. Set up your trigger, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. So it looks like you are gonna have to create. You're gonna have to create the sub item. You may have to get a sub item. Updating newly created sub item. So yeah, you might probably something like that, Jazz, if that works. So I would definitely check out aistudio.com or aistudio.google.com if you have questions. Or Perplexity. Perplexity is pretty good. Or if you do GPT, you just have to make sure that GPT is browser enabled or like internet search enabled. Otherwise, it's going to just try to guess, and it's usually wrong. All right. So I don't know what was going on here. I guess I'm going to unpin this and try to see if it'll work again. I don't know why it's decided it can't read the data. So maybe I'll try it again. I don't know. I need this guy to actually be updated though. So it needs to, I mean, I guess it just this. It just set lesson number. I mean, I can guess it's going to be set lesson number dot item dot JSON dot lesson number. And then, but then I need to, okay, so that would set the lesson number. It's set to 1, and then we need to change, we need to update it after that. So it would be set. We do that. Can I edit it? I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, thanks, Isaac, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Means a lot. We'll catch you later, man. I don't understand why it's saying it can't pull the data out. Like, is it because this guy's blocking it? Split out. I wait. Okay. Does it need to come from here instead? Is that why it's mad? I don't know. I don't get it. Very confused. So, I mean, I guess get rid of that. The only other thing, is there could change this structure, I guess, so that it has title. Number. One. Title 2. Number 2. Like that. And then, I mean, I don't like trusting GPT for that, but I mean, it should be fine. And then when it gets here, we don't need that. We can do create some text from title. Yeah, then it'll be that, and then this would just be this guy only dot number. So can I don't know. I guess just do the whole thing. I don't know why it like won't read the data. Made it past that time. Yeah, weird. I do not get it. Did it work though? It did. It's got the numbers. Hey, there we go. Is that going to iterate correctly? I think so. It should. Nice. Okay. Well, that'll work, I guess. Oh, crap. We're getting extra data here. I think that's just an append, though, right? Yeah, just append. So if I'll let it finish, and then I'll delete the other rows. 3. 2 more. Craig, glad you made it back. Glad you're out of traffic. And last one. All right. So, whoa. just kept on going. All right. Wasn't paying attention. Oh no, it's gonna create too many because I forgot. I got sidetracked. It's gonna be super confused. All right, hang on. Let's not do that. Trying to do too many things at once. All right. So this data is bad. I wanted to get rid of these. Get rid of the zeros. Or I guess delete these rows entirely. There we go. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. That looks a little better. So will this let me pin now? Will it stop being stupid? So I actually need to pin this one and then pin this one. And get all lesson text. Let's run that again. Should only be the 5. Problem if node. Using the item method does not work when pin data in this scenario. Please unpin the create lecture. Oh my god. Okay, so then I guess we won't do that. Why would it not? Using the item method does not work with pin data in this scenario. Weird. All right, so I guess we'll just run the whole thing again. Let's get rid of the whole thing. Don't need to shift delete. I can just delete. Okay. And get rid of this guy. Delete row. All right. So I think data's good. We're gonna create. So yeah, we should be pulling in the data from here, then creating the text. We should have the actual proper number now, and then we should be able to delete. Oh yeah, probably should go ahead and delete these. Not shift delete. Oh man, on Windows too much. Delete that. Okay. So now, all right. I think that's everything. So let's execute from scratch. See if it'll work. Building live, it's just amazing. Ah, thanks, Jazz. Yeah, it's I don't know, a little stressful sometimes. I have to fumble through things while they don't work, but it's fun. It's fun to build. It's fun to be able to chat about it. All right, actually, while this is running, this should take a minute. This time it actually should go through. I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee, so I'll be right back. right. See green, so that's good. Only 2. Wait, what? Oh no, 14 items. Okay, cool. Yeah, because it ran twice, I guess. 14 items. Why would there be 14? As always, there's bad data. Bad data somewhere. Oh no, I guess yeah, lecture. Yeah, right. That's correct. Okay, cool. Uh, cool. So fields. I just split the array, split out to slides, and add a row for each slide. Okay, that's looking good. And we've got data here. Nice, nice. Oh boy, that's the only thing I was worried about too. It's like setting up uh how much it's gonna like instruct you to do stuff, and then it's not gonna be consistent about how it instructed to do it. Not bad though. Not bad. Cool. So then that gives us data. Yeah, back to kind of the situation of we'll have the data. The spreadsheet's a little dense, so this is probably not going to fit. uh, Learning so much. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Uh, I mean, this would fit on the slide. The slide's going to be. Maybe we put that in the slide builder instead. That the slide builder will take the content and then decide, hey, oh yeah, I forgot this beast. I don't think I've changed anything that'll mess this guy up too much. I think we're good there. But yeah, this guy maybe should be saying turn the slide content into bullets so that they aren't huge. But I think we go with it. I think we see what happens. I don't know why it's so mad. Because of changes in the workflow, output data may change when this node is run again. I guess because of the name. Like I just did a fresh run, so like I don't know why it's mad. Really kind of annoying. All right, so yeah, I mean I think yes, turn slide content into bullets. Yeah. I think we do that here. This thing that is incredibly laggy. Makes me nervous to mess with it. Get rows, split out, aggregate. So that would happen here. No, wait. Here. Batch update. Yeah, I think it's gonna be that guy. So then it might be through here that yeah, replace text. I think we split them here. Oh, just change the prompt. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That would work too. Yeah, that would work. So then lectures. Yeah, I guess we can clean this up a little bit. So just create a minimum of 2 rows, one for. There can be multiple content slides and rows if the lecture is a big enough topic. The slides are Apple style slides, minimal data or minimal words, large, clear font. Content of the slides should be bulleted. There should be bullet points. Yeah. Slide content. There we go. Your slide, your title, at least 3 bullets from lesson. What's it called? Lesson content, just from slide content. Summarize lesson content. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, there you go. Summarize slide content column into bullets. Yeah, slide content. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Yes, summarize slide content column into bullet points. The data from the slide content column should be summarized with bullet points. Then, okay. Yeah, and the way we fix that as well is we fix the example data. Wait, is this example? Yeah, okay, cool. So I need yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. So is it worth having a separate column for bullets? The only thing, I guess. I guess no, no. Yeah, never mind. We have a source. So then, can you give me some short bullet points to use as examples? Let's see. Title, bullets. title. Bullets. Title. Bullets. Okay, I need to create some sample bullet data for these lecture slides. What happened here? What? Where did? I love it when things work. All right. There we go. Take photo. There we go. I need to update these slides with some sample bullet data that would fit this slide format. That'll work. Yeah, were you analyzing the process last night, Craig? Came up with once the whole workflow works, we should have the same. We should save the workflow, then feed a copy of the workflow into GPT coding model, Claude model, and Gemini coding. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, once it's got all the once we can give it like the whole context of like this is what the entire system needs to do, then yeah, then refine it, have it identify a more efficient way to do it. Yeah, for sure. Definitely debated doing that before. All right, so here's my example content. So what are triggers? Nope. That there we go. For update, there we go. Cool. And then how queries work. I know, yeah, first query. There we go. All right, that should help. And then basically just going to get rid of all this for the demo because I don't need that data because it just confuses it. So we're not going to do that. Then prompt you're an n8n expert. Here's the documentation. You're also a JSON expert. Here's the JSON file to optimize, but it has to be defined. Workflow logic and logic laid out in your workflow JSON file. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. It's going to need to see the entire process to kind of understand what's happening, or at least have some context to know that it can work within that. So yeah, no, for sure, that makes sense. It can definitely help us identify some room for improvement. Further. I'll just stick with that. Actually, I think that'll work. Cool. So then, yeah, that'll work. And now it should have example data, so it understands better like what it needs to do, and I think that'll work. Right? Generate course content rows. Slides are Apple style slides, minimal words, large, clear font. Data from the slide content column should be summarized with bullet points. Here are some of the example data rows. Cool. Run through the AI model to see which one generates workable code. Yeah, I forget. I know Claude, I think, is pretty good at workable JSON. Like Claude can actually create workflows that'll actually run in n8n, and I think I don't know if Gemini can or not. I think Gemini might be able to as well, but GPT is always like, it's like, hey, I'll write this workflow for you, and then it's missing like 4 of the nodes. So it tries. It tries. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, it's funny. I've seen a couple videos where guy just like generated it all. He was just like, hey, can you recreate this? And then just did it, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool to actually see it work. All right. It doesn't like pinning, which is really annoying. It's always like, oh, there's found a hack, and then that hack is broken again. Let's skip through these. So not this stuff. I'm gonna delete these and try it again. Let's do it. I think O3 Mini is like super cheap, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, it's not even on the budget yet, so nice. Although I wish I could see like the whole, I can't see like all of my API keys at once. That would be nice. That's definitely this guy. 105,000 tokens. Not bad. Not bad. Better model, better the output. Yeah, exactly. Like usually, yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, I don't think Claude models are that good, to be honest. Like they're okay. Like they're pretty good, but I think Gemini and GPT are better. It just depends on what they've been trained on more. All right, we got course content, or we got text back. So now we're waiting on course content. It should be generating a bunch of rows. Perplexity is amazing for course research. Yeah, I think Perplexity is actually really solid. The other day I heard somebody acted like it wasn't even that good anymore. But I mean, I guess like grounded Google search API might actually be really solid. So that would be, I could think, the only alternative. But I feel like GPT is not great. I guess I haven't done it much through the API. I don't know how well. I mean, it's good at like heavy research. So I guess if you called like the GPT actual research API, it's also really solid. But Perplexity is just like a nice fast one where you can just call it and get a bunch of research really quick. All right, so we got rows. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Complete with bullets. Nice. That's not bad. It's a little dense, but that's fine. We could probably reformat this. That probably fit on here. Let's try it. I guess. Let's see if it'll work. Which guy? It's the first one here. So saw a YouTube video showing a way that has an agent that chooses the right AI model via OpenRouter according to what content you need. Yeah, I always thought about that. Like that would be really nice. Depending, just have a quick model read what your input is and then decide like this is, if it's research, do this. If it's split the paths based on what you're trying to do. So yeah, that would be cool. That would actually be really nice. from list course content. We're going to do database triggers content and course content. There we go. Yeah, agent analysis request and then picks the optimal model. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's like if you can do a lot of iterations with it, yeah, you can. I think you can get pretty good results. Just have to use it the right way for sure. All right, so database triggers content. I think I'm good here, right? I don't think I have a presentation for this yet. So wait, it's getting content, but it should be getting details. Course content? It needs details though, right? Get course content. So it's getting it should be course details. Then copy, then get course content. So then we do database triggers content from course content. Yeah, that should work. And then this guy is not course content. It is database triggers content, course content. Also significantly reduces the guy's cost. Yeah, no, I'm sure. Yeah, exactly. Like depending on the AI model, if it's something small, then it's like you can just call the cheap model. But if it's something bigger, then you can spend more money on more tokens on a smarter model. Oh no, what happened? Oh, oh no, did it like? Wait, what happened? What is that? Oh, is it bad data? Did I miss something? Oh, weird. It took it literally. Oh man. All right. Um. So my prompt was bad here. How do I give it a? I mean, I guess this is fine because it's kind of literal for what it's doing. I don't need to do that. So cool. Yeah, I guess that works. Then for title, slide title, what's your title here? It just interpreted that as literal. So that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. I think, right? So I just need to get rid of this data. Delete. And can we just run this one, or is it going to run the whole thing again? Probably. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Crap. Stop. Delete rows. All right, cool. Can I pin this guy? And then run this guy? So you said you're learning a lot, Craig. Are you ready to start building your own workflows? Feeling like a n8n master at this point? I'm sure you probably actually can absorb quite a bit through just watching, even though even if you're not actually doing it. Oh, man. But I hope we can get this one to work. Database mastering database triggers presentation. Nice. So I'll move that to trash. We're gonna have to do that again. Creating our lecture, learning a ton. Awesome, man. That's good. All right, and should be the last one. All right. So this hopefully will create better data. Higher National Certificate, H&C in Computer Studies. Really? Okay. That sounds, yeah, it sounds very, very impressive. Practice, study, content. H&D, Higher National Diploma in Computer Programming. Oh, man. Nice. That's crazy. I have a degree in computer information technology. All right. Get all lesson text. So hopefully we get some good data here. So we got our 5. We're good there. Bachelor of Engineering degree in computing. Yeah, nice. That's awesome. I almost stuck with it, but I didn't. I kind of wish I would have stuck with it. Okay, cool. How's this data looking? We've got bullets. That's good. Hopefully not brackets now. Cool. I think this is looking okay. So we'll finish this guy out. I originally went to school for engineering, and then, oh no, it's gonna do it again. Ah, come on. That is annoying. Master of Science degree and MS in marketing. That's cool. That's really nice. Yeah, that's where I'm clearly struggling at the marketing aspect. So that would be yeah, super helpful. The logic guy. Take the technology and integrate it into business process. Yeah. That makes sense. It's a good skill. It's a super good skill. It's very valuable. I feel like that was a lot of what I was doing, was usually having the business, or like listening to business conversations and hearing the business needs and then translating it into stuff like this. So yeah. Nah, for sure, man. Nah, it is what it is. You gotta know what you're good at. But yeah, no, for sure. You can definitely see that. Like you said you like to, you get told the story and you get all the data and then you go parse it for a little while and then you come back with the solution. So yeah, that's super valuable. That's what people need. Not everybody can do that. All right, so let me pin that one. Is it gonna let me pin this one too? So I don't have to keep doing this? Because I forgot to let the rest of it run. Oh crap, so it just did more. Man, struggling today. All right, we're gonna do a full run because it's gonna, yeah, it's gonna bug out. So I should just let the whole thing run. Yeah, well, exactly. It really is. Like it's tough when you look at the whole thing, the entire picture. Like the big picture is a lot of data, but if you chunk it down, like okay, well, like let's just do one piece at a time, then it actually becomes pretty manageable. Then it really becomes more of a organization problem than it does a complexity problem. All right. So speaking of, let's do this one more time. I'm gonna let this thing run all the way through, just because I keep getting breakpoints here. So let's do this. And there's probably a better way to do this. I apparently haven't done enough. Big workflows. There's probably some hacks to like be able to inject because like really I should be able to like pop back in. So like get the wait, what happened here? Okay, cool. Should be able to like pop back into the flow and not have to go through the entire flow again, or to like just load from the spreadsheet. So maybe it makes sense to break it into separate sheets or whatever. But you hate people talking jargon to sound smart. Yeah, exactly right. Just like throwing around terminologies just to sound like you know what you're doing. Always break it down to input, process, output. Yeah, pseudocode. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, input, process, output, and pseudocode. Yeah, exactly. It really does become. I mean, I don't know. Abstraction. Abstraction is what I think about a lot as far as yeah, being able to yeah, exactly. Abstract it out into what's the input, what's the process, what's the output. Try to make it as simple as possible. There's usually a lot of extra stuff happening that doesn't need to happen. Hopefully, if X, then Y. Yeah, exactly. And for the most part, you can do that. For the most part, that's usually the case. Matter of finding those. Okay, that just yeah okay. That one was a leftover. All right, we got our rows, pulling in all the data, and then this event take, and on this event take this action. Yeah, exactly. If that, then this. All right, so we get 10 rows. I'm gonna have to reselect it. So this other workflow needs to be more ready to to take the new workflow, the new presentation. Actually, yeah. Well, I guess the presentation is going to dynamically grab because we created on the fly, but it does need to grab the spreadsheet better. So that will need to change. Should be almost done here. Should be getting close. Get real close. Oh. And then I think I'm gonna have to call it after that. So if I can get this to generate, that'd be great. I'm gonna try it one more time, and then my calendar's filling up today, unfortunately. It should hopefully be done soon. I know it's generating a lot of rows, though. I think we're gonna have to split this out as well to make sure it does what we want it to do. But this should be good enough. That's better. All right, cool. No brackets. I can follow your logic. Can really follow the logic you're doing. That's good. That's good too. That helps because, like, I don't know, you can definitely, sometimes get overwhelmed or whatever, or just be on different pages so you don't totally understand what people are doing. So that's good. I'm glad it's understandable, and then follow how the code follows the logic. That's good. Yeah. It really is just kind of patterns and stuff. Like you probably could pick it up pretty quickly. I feel like all this is just like this is just literally taking tiny chunks of code and making them visual. So it's really kind of working backwards from that. But this data is looking good, so I think we try it. I think we're good. No bracket issue here. So I think I just have to change this one. So database triggers content. I mean, it's the same name, right? I guess, right? Oh yeah. Never mind. Okay. That's fine. The spreadsheet I updated to be that one specifically. So yeah, we were using the same spreadsheet, so that's good. Same one here. Database triggers content. Yeah, right. Read sheet. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right. So you've broken it down into manageable chunks. Love the built-in test. Yeah, exactly. Learned loads. That's good. Yeah, exactly. Just like, I don't know. Just kind of, and I tend to, I don't know. I'll try to prefer the thing that's more complex. Like I'll start with the hard stuff more just to kind of get that out of the way. But yeah, always start with, got to start somewhere. Hey, so close. What happened? Item 1 contains JSON invalid. Oh no, what happened? Connect when it works. Yeah, exactly. Get the different pieces together, and then yeah, I don't know, good programming practice, modularity. What happened? Which one? Contains invalid JSON. Like, which one? What's wrong here? I'm guessing it's bullets. It's probably the bullets that didn't like. What are triggers stored? Oh, yeah. It's the double quotes, so it broke it. So close. I'm gonna change it manually. We're gonna fix it real quick. I don't see it though. Where's the double quotes? It's like item 7, and it was which row? It was on the bottom. So this is slide content. Slide content. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see double quotes. So what's it getting mad about? What are database triggers? Stored procedures are auto executed. What are database triggers? Where did that come from? Did it parse it weird? Maybe that's not the thing. Okay, what's the... Oh, wait, here. So it said item 7? Oh, no, item 1. Where's the double quotes coming from? Where did it get that? Item 1. What are database triggers? I don't see... It's not here, though. Is there something happening? Hmm. Place text. So, yeah, it's the text that should be. Yeah, I don't know where the double quote's coming from because I don't see it here. Like, I see it there, but I don't know how it got there. So looking at the preview, it's not there. And there's no AI happening here, so I don't know why it's injecting that. What are database triggers? So confused. It's like, it's not there, right? I don't see quotes there. So why is it saying there are? Like, where's the quotes for triggers coming from when it's not here? Like, there are no quotes here. I think you can have colon inside of JSON. Oh, is it the dash? Oh, maybe it doesn't like that it starts with a dash. It doesn't like. Text. Is it dashes? Is it a colon? Maybe it is a colon. Oh, does it need line breaks? Is that what's going on? Uh, yeah, all right. All right. So then, can we fix that? Okay. So then data example. Backslash n or forward slash n. Rookie mistakes. And if we can, is there bullets? Did I have bullets somewhere? Yeah, super inconsistent. Let's grab a bullet. Let's do that. So that, that. Cool. Can you update the other two to be like this? Before update. Man, dude. Did that actually work? Kind of. I copied the wrong one. No, yeah, I think we used. All right, cool. Then this guy should be like that, and I think let's do that just so it's consistent. That and that. All right, that'll help. Slide 1, 2, 7. Yeah, cool. So that gives better data, and then We need to fix that here. So then data from that should be summarized with bullet points with JSON friendly bullet points like this. All right, good deal. So that should help that data. I'm gonna run this guy again. Oh, wait, now we have to fix all these though. So we do one more generation, I guess, make sure the data works, and then I think probably right, just to make sure the entire process works. So I'm gonna try it one more time. Otherwise, if that doesn't work, then I'll have to continue tweaking. Continue tweaking in another session. Cool. So I'm gonna let this generate again. And yes, yeah, we've got course text and content cleared out. So if I do this again, it should do the whole thing. Now it'll take a minute. So I'm gonna let that run for a minute. I'll be right back. All right. Still generating. Almost done. Got course text. That's looking good. Cool, cool, cool. Then hopefully we'll get some content. So many tabs. Could probably get rid of some. I don't need AWS. Yeah. Need Aurora. Give app sim. We'll have to check out sim at some point. See if that becomes the new good one. What's our numbers looking like? I think we were talking about Agent Force the other day, trying to see what the content's like. Hey, I have more than that. Oh, there we go. Achievement unlocked. I'm 1,000 subscribers now. vidIQ, come on, give it the times. Still really high. All right, workflow executed. Cool. So we should have some rows. It did not do it correctly. That's a bummer. These are really dense too. Yeah, this isn't going to work because these are going to be line broken. Although I don't know, unless I don't think it followed format. So I don't think this is going to work, but we'll try it. So if I get rid of this guy, yeah, it's going to break because it's not valid JSON. Why won't it? Why won't it do it correctly? Oh wait, hang on. Well, it might need to be more consistent. So the data from slide content should be there. We go. So yeah, summarized. Where was this? JSON friendly. Summarized slide content. Or yes, summarized slide content. To JSON friendly bullet points. Single line of JSON. Yeah, we can try. We might have to split that out to make sure that it does it correctly. Or I guess we could do a quick fix if I don't even know. That'd be a weird one. It would be like checking the format, and if it doesn't contain /n, then parse it to contain /n. I don't know. It might be possible. Well, let me pin this and run this real quick. See if I can recreate that data. Created extra data. Olson, how's it going, man? Trying to get bullet points to cooperate. This is gonna bug out. It's gonna bug out. We've got too many rows here, don't we? Yeah, created duplicates. I mean, if it creates the bullets correctly, then I'll be happy. How about you, man? What are you up to today? And I'm actually probably going to be killing it here in a minute. Probably going to jump off here in a minute, but was trying to sneak this in to hopefully generate some slides out of the content that we created. Had to do a little bit of course correcting. Be curious to see what this does, though. We're debugging workflows. I like you still have your customized little dude there. His crooked sunglasses. Did a demo. Now no more meetings. All right. It's just work. Then Borderlands 4. Nice. Did you jumping into Borderlands 4? I've been hearing like pretty good things overall. It seems like they've had some technical issues, but overall though, it sounds like the game itself was pretty solid. So that's a good call. It's a good call. Oh crap. Man, if I didn't have a ton of stuff to do, I would be jumping on Diablo 4 because the new season starts in like 10 minutes. But I got a bunch of other stuff to do, so I will not be doing that, unfortunately. But that's cool, man. Sounds like a good Tuesday. Good Tuesday. How was the demo? What was the demo for? This guy takes a while. Taking its time. It's a pretty good uptick in tokens. About 50,000. It's not telling me how much it costs. I mean, I think it's really low, but weird. Also taking its time. There we go. All right. No, it didn't finish. Okay. Well, what's this data look like? Slides. I mean, so that's good. Is it just not maybe it's a flaw in the writing. I don't know if it's your PC or that it's not optimized. Probably not optimized, to be honest. And demo was for serverless. Some people like that, some didn't care. Right on. That's funny. Serverless is cool. Just yeah, people not impressed with the your serverless functions. Okay, so we've got the data. I'm gonna pin this. Finally, hopefully learn my lesson. So is that what's going on here? Bro, for real? Oh my god, come on. All right, do it one more time. I don't think it's gonna work, but I do want to check the data to see what's happening. It may be the edit JSON is not I think the that's right. Be optimistic. I'm guessing one of these is swallowing the line break, the backslash in, so that it's not getting added into the line, into the content correctly. So it probably needs to be like surrounded in quotes or something to make sure that it preserves that line break. Because I'm guessing, I mean, it could be Excel actually is interpreting it for us rather than we need to keep it literal. So maybe a quote situation. You get 70 frames per second in Borderlands 4. Hoping update will boost that. I have a 3080. Oh yeah, isn't that like the whole thing? Isn't it they were relying on, I think if you had like an RTX 4000 series, then there's like a frame generation technology or whatever, so it like generates frames automatically for you. But I think if you're below 4000, you might be in trouble. But yeah, hopefully they fixed it. I think if that was the situation. But I mean, hey, 70 frames per second. Yeah, 40 series. Yeah, I gotcha. Bummer, man. What's Diablo series season? Yeah, it's Diablo 4 season 10. Do I have? I don't even have Blizz running right now. Diablo 4 season 10. I believe it starts. Yeah, in 6 minutes. Diablo just kill demons, get items, use the better items help you to kill demons better, which helps you to get better items. So the gear treadmill, classic gear treadmill. But I don't know. I've always played a ton of Diablo stuff, so I'm usually pretty dedicated. I just played Diablo 3. Never been a gamer. It's probably good, man. I've wasted way too much time gaming. I was playing Diablo 3 last weekend. Season 36 of Diablo 3 came out, and I pretty much finished that. So now season 10 of Diablo 4 starts in 6 minutes. But I will be a responsible person. Never could connect to PC online gaming. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's definitely it's a time sink. It's probably for the best. There's a lot of could have been doing a lot more productive things than gaming. Spent which pretty much explains why I'm here in general. But yeah, it's fun though. It's a good time. All right, so did that? Yeah, I think it's okay. So it's got to be. I think this is doing it correctly. So I think I nice thing with some people online. Yeah, exactly. It is fun. Like it's nice to have people to play with and stuff. It's that. I mean, there's definitely. I have a group of buddies that I play exclusively online because like half of them live in Texas, so I've seen them like twice in my life. But talk to them all the time because we're online gaming. Okay, so I think what's happening here is that this is preserving it. Yep, the /n. So I think, and this has got to preserve it. Yeah. So I think when it's being written to Excel, it is interpreting the /n as opposed to keeping it literal. So how do I do that? Just ask GPT. So the content is being generated correctly, but when the API updates the Excel or whatever, the spreadsheet cell, I think the /n is being interpreted so so that that character is no longer in the content, and it becomes line breaks. And I'm going to add screenshots. I need the spreadsheet cell to preserve the one line bullets so that I can keep it JSON friendly. And later use it in an API call to add that description content to a Google slide. Okay, hopefully that's enough context for it to get what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah, when writing this red tree, just do an escape. That makes sense. Later fetch it, real new line. Otherwise, wrap bullets in JSON format, JSON save format. Use a placeholder token. Yeah, I guess that would work. We would do so in the example, this would actually be double. And what does that mean later? So that means later on, here, I mean, I guess it would work. I could take, oh man, take the slide content and just do a replace all of the backslash to, right? Might have to do a double replace. Oh man, who would have thought? Doing bullets. All right, gonna have to think about that one a little bit. Because I think we'll run into the same issue if we do the replace text, because we're going to be sending in broken JSON again. So then I have to do a double update on the slide to put in I don't even know. Yeah, I think like we put in the placeholder line breaks, or we predetermine the amount of bullets that go in this. So like this would just be like bullet 1, bullet 2, bullet 3, and then delete them if we don't need them. So maybe that's the case. So that might actually change how this works a little bit, but I don't know. We'll think about that and we'll come back to it. I unfortunately gotta switch to some other stuff. So not Diablo, but I would love for it to be Diablo, but not Diablo. I got some other projects to work on. So all right, well, not bad. We got close. We got real close. We've got the content generating. Just having some formatting issues, as always. It's always what happens with this stuff. It's always like the bulk of it is really not that hard, but it's the little things. There's always something little. So we'll figure out how to get some bullets to update Google Slides and transfer those around, and then I think we'll be in pretty good shape. We'll finally be able to generate slides again. So we'll be back at it tomorrow. Just trying to think what's going on. Yeah, I'm good this week, so I should be back online tomorrow morning, and Thursday and Friday. And then, Friday afternoon probably. And then next week I'll actually be out for a couple days. So next week I'll be out probably Monday through Wednesday. So be out of town. But yeah, so plan to be on tomorrow. So Craig, thanks for stopping by. Let's say who else was here. Isaac, thank you again. I know you were hopping out, man. Jazz, good luck, man. Sorry I wasn't able to help you today, but hopefully one of the AIs can figure out what's going on with Monday and Excel. And who else? Craig, man, we're getting there. Craig, we're getting close. And Molson, thanks for hanging out, man. You have a good one as well. We'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys.